The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone, let's talk about Madeleine McCann. In case you don't know who this is from express.co.uk. Madeleine McCann, the search continues. Madeleine McCann was abducted on May 4, 2007 as she slept with her brother and sister in an apartment at the Ocean Club Resort in Praia da Luz in the Algarve, that's in Portugal, while her parents dined with friends at a nearby tapas bar. Now get ready, because this is really weird. You let me know at the end what you think. Okay, so this girl's been missing for a long time. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows where she is. Now check this out. British detectives release Efits of Madeleine McCann suspect. Okay, this is from theguardian.com. And check out the picture. Oh my God. Does that look like anyone you know? A lot of people, as soon as they saw this picture, thought they knew who this might be. Internet sleuths are convinced that the Podestas are the kidnappers in these police sketches. Oh, well, it's kind of really not hard to see the resemblance. Like, this is unbelievable. This is what was posted as the suspects. And now here's John and Tony Podesta. I mean, it's not like 100% exactly a match, but it looks pretty close. I mean, you can see why people would make the connection, right? When I saw this, my jaw dropped and I was pretty blown away. But I investigated more, of course, and as you investigate more, it gets even weirder, believe it or not. First of all, if you check the date on this theguardian.com article, you'll see that this is from October 14, 2013. So it's not exactly new. Not hard to see, though, how in light of what has recently come up with the Podesta emails and Pizzagate, that someone could come across this and make the connection. Now, obviously, if you see someone who looks like a suspect in an Efit picture or whatever, you can contact the police and tell them, hey, I think we have your suspect. I would be willing to bet people have already done that. Okay, but there's a few really weird things. Number one, like I showed you, that picture was from 2013, but you can see why this issue would come up now. The other thing is this picture is supposed to be of the same person, like not actually two different people, but two Efits of the same person. If that's the kind of Efit they come up with, of the same person, well, they're not making very good Efits because they look nothing like each other. They look just like John and Tony Podesta. So, of course, as a detective, you would have to ask the question, do the Podestas have an alibi? Apparently they do. At least John Podesta does. Because there's this email, which was leaked. This would tell me that John Podesta was not in Portugal at the time Madeleine McCann disappeared because he was apparently meeting with the Sandlers in America. It should be pretty easy to figure out where the Podestas were at the time of Madeleine McCann's disappearance. So somebody's gonna have to do that. Okay, but here's the other thing. As I was looking into this, it gets weirder and weirder. Here's an article from January 2008. Sketches released of Maddy kidnap suspect. There's a sketch, but it looks nothing like John or Tony Podesta. It says here, a new artist rendering of a man seen in that area when she was abducted, and bears a striking resemblance to an earlier drawing of a man seen carrying a child on the night of Madeleine's disappearance. So that was a sketch, but there's another Efit also from back in August 2008. This is from the telegraph.co.uk, and here's the Efit. So that's really weird. In 2008, this is what they came up with as Efit. And 2013, for some reason, it has changed to this. I can't explain why. It went from this to this. And now this. You know what? That's not even the end of it. There was another one. After this in 2008, there was this. In 2009, the Mirror. Did he take Maddy? And this really ugly looking guy with pockmarks and stuff. You see what I mean? It starts to get really confusing what her abductor looks like. And as if that's not bad enough, there's more. Here's an article from a blog, Welcome to the Free World Order. Did the Mccanns sell their own daughter? And the reason they're saying this is that, now this is really weird. one of the original Efits of the suspect was of two people, this guy and this woman, which was published in the Daily Mirror also, same place as this sketch. And what's weird about this is that it looks an awful lot like her parents. So at the time, a lot of people were saying, you know, did the Mccanns do this to their own daughter? I don't even want to go there. I'm not here to speculate about what happened. Nobody has figured it out yet. I'm just here to talk about these Efits. So what I find strange is that there have been a number of these sketches, all looking quite different. And for some reason, the most recent one looks like this. It looks just like John and Tony Podesta. However, as I mentioned, it's supposed to be one person. I was thinking, you know, maybe it's part of some kind of psyop, again, to kind of get like conspiracy theorists going, making a claim that now the Podestas are involved in the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. Although, like I said, their alibi should be pretty easy to establish. I was going to say that. And then I realized this picture is from 2013. So that's, I mean, unless you want to, you know, go to where I said last time, don't go there. This whole thing, oh, this whole thing was set up. The whole thing, leaking emails and WikiLeaks is involved in it, and it's all just to censor the internet. Unless you want to go there, which I don't, then, because if you did go there, you could say they put this there on purpose, knowing that there's going to be this false flag or this whole thing, Pizzagate, you know, what, 3 years, more than 3 years later? They knew in advance, and so they planted this here to get all the conspiracy people going. I kind of doubt it. I think that maybe because there's so much focus on this, that people are going to find stuff that looks like it could be related. I mean, I have to say, it does look a lot like them. It's uncanny. It's really weird, I have to say. I don't think it was planted there in advance. It couldn't have been. And now that there's all this attention on it, somebody found it. Okay, I don't know what this is all about. I mean, either it's them, although why are they supposed to be one person? That makes no sense. Or they just have really bad police sketch artists in Portugal. Or people in Portugal are really bad at giving descriptions to police sketch artists. And maybe like Efit software is really not that reliable at all. You know, it makes no sense, because originally he had long hair, he looked kind of shaggy, now he's got short hair, and he looks like these two guys. Anyway, I told you it was going to be weird, and it's a real rabbit hole. But I'm not here to tell you what it all means. I'm just giving you the information. Please, you guys, sort it out, because I have some house cleaning to do now. And I got to make dinner, so that's it. Over to you. Let me know what you think. Thanks for giving me thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.